Fanatical. I'm Electric.
BritSmash!
And welcome back
to Supergirl.
Oh.
Ah!
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. My finger got pinched.
I know, I'm sorry.
It's okay. I was turning to you because I like. Oh, I wasn't turning to you. I was trying to turn out because I spun too far.
Yes. Sorry. Okay.
I can't scoot this chair. These are not
Lean
good.
back.
I can't in this chair. It makes too loud noises and it's annoying.
Let's do this.
No, but I lean forward when I get so into it. I'm like, and it's just like, these are temporary chairs. We know they're annoying. His leans so far back and mine is already so far forward, and like if I lean back it's just like, welcome back to Supergirl.
Let's get refreshed.
With these week's Stardust Spotlights.
This is a great episode, a lot happened. We get to see Ruby hiding out at Alex's mansion. Rain tries to attack Lena and Guardian. Julian kills Patricia, Sam's mom. And the lead team of superheroes go back to the future, but Mana stays to help. And they get Rain thanks to Lena's kryptonite, and Lena and Kara has a falling out, and Lena can't trust Supergirl anymore. So yeah, look forward to the next episode.
What a good episode Supergirl took tonight. That was a really good episode. But I'm really worried about the relationship between Lena and Kara now. Will Lena ever trust Supergirl? I'm not sure. Plus, I hope they really find a cure for Samantha. It was just a great episode all around. I can't wait to see who that girl is for next episode.
So, I watched tonight's episode of Supergirl, and I have to say that it wasn't a bad episode tonight. It was actually a good episode tonight. Yeah, I mean, I've been liking this season. I've been liking this whole entire series since the very first episode. So yeah, another good episode tonight.
So in this episode, I really liked how Sam's relationship was with Ruby, and how Sam unfortunately killed her estranged mother, how Kara's and Lena's friend relationship could be at risk because Kara supposedly lied to her, and how Lena still had that kryptonite with her.
Thank you guys so much for the recap.
And shall we get into it?
Yeah, this is Supergirl.
Season 3.
Episode 19.
Fanatical.
Fanatical?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, and I don't know who that girl was at the end. I was kind of blanked out on my DC know-how. That's all I have to say.
There's a girl. Oh yeah.
The girl at the end.
Oh
Tanya.
yeah. Well, remember, it's based on that guy's teachings.
Yeah.
So it's gotta be like they're fanaticals.
Code them in DNA, deliver the payload, and then overwrite range.
Deliver the
Deliver the
payload.
payload. Indeed. Somebody should deliver the payload.
I'm gonna rip out her spine.
Haha, I like to see you try.
I'm gonna crap this planet in half. She led the interference of the force field.
Kara!
Kryptonian that looks
Easy!
the shock seems to keep her in check. But this isn't a weapon. It might as well be. I told you about kryptonite. And I will tell you if I make it again, because I agreed to that. But with regards to other things I work on, this may come as a shock to you, but I don't think about you while I'm doing it.
Kara.
I'm her best friend Kara, but Kara can't tell her why Supergirl took it so personally that she was using kryptonite.
Look, I'm sorry I told her, but I felt like it was important to be honest.
At my expense.
I really like her.
Kara!
And for this to move forward, I have to be honest about my life.
Can you get it to her or not? I thought you two were close. I think his followers are using it to make a bomb.
Oof.
Oh, yeah, that's okay.
Oof.
Excuse me?
Oh, she was a follower of
You're
Supergirl before.
Olivia. We met at Coval's meeting.
I need to know if Tanya is here. We got separated, and I need to know that she's okay.
She's fine.
You could say that.
Hey.
I knew it.
Let me go!
Damn it. Let's Let's go.
Call 911. You okay?
Yeah.
Call friend.
He installed it in the elevator? That is
Awesome.
beautiful.
That's awesome.
How old are you? 12? Oh.
What the? What? Yeah.
I remember there was a time when I was conflicted about Jimmy becoming Guardian. I don't remember what that feeling is like.
She needs to finish what she started.
Oh.
Ah!
Oh, okay.
Don't move! Show me your hands.
Oh shit.
Wait, hold up. It happened to my father, my brothers. I just never thought it would happen to Guardian.
Super changed. He still has his good days, you know?
Oh, you should bring them together.
Unfortunately, those days are few and far between.
Try it out, see how it works.
Three-dimensional video games actually could reverse the decline.
Sounds like you should take him to the arcade. Try this out.
Bangarang.
Eh?
Bangarang. Bangarang.
Made a huge mistake and I'm sorry.
Well, it's easy to admit your mistake when you've been exposed.
Fair.
Good. We don't have a friendship, Supergirl. All this time we've been working together, it's been about work. We have a mission to complete.
Okay, let's go
See?
team, huh?
They all went together.
Guardian had it handled. Don't worry, I'm not going to start a church or anything.
This was Liza's. She was my friend. Give us Tanya and the journal, the world will see your true face.
It's Jimmy.
They gotta tell National City I'm Guardian.
Fuck!
It's your fault.
If they expose your identity, then you're a vigilante. They could arrest you, and then all of those people that you put in jail, they know who you are. They could go after you.
Tanya, it is not about that right now.
Somebody's going
It's
to that
about
right now.
protecting you.
We have 3 hours.
It's true.
We can.
Like quicksand. And experts in this kind of thing, they say that when we are in pain, the best thing to do is surround ourselves with loved ones who can bring us back to life.
I'm supposed to stand for truth.
For
I'm
justice!
supposed to be truthful.
It's, not telling her the truth is the noble thing. It's a sacrifice you're making to protect her.
Hey, we could turn Rain back into Sam permanently.
We can cure her.
Get the rock!
Get out ahead of this. Maybe I can cause them to shake up their plan or make a mistake.
Dude, that is just like that movie Ransom, right? But the guys.
I'm gonna look at Kara and just feel like the genie. Tell her the truth!
For one, I'm a black man.
But everyone knows the Guardian's a hero.
Yeah, but not everyone knows the Guardian is black. 7. I was 7 years old. My family and I were taking a vacation. We were staying at this nice hotel. I'm shielding my eyes from police lights. And these 4 huge cops, they came and they pulled us out of our hiding places. And then the whole time we were saying, wait, what are you doing? We're staying here. None of them believed that we belonged. So my oldest cousin must have been about 11, and I was the smallest. And my arms were so little they had to put them around my forearms. And then they marched us into the hotel lobby like a bunch of criminals. And my mom was there. Racism is the oldest form of bullying.
I'm so sorry that happened to you.
That I had the opportunity to be judged on my actions and my heart. Not how I look.
You shouldn't have to wear a mask. ask you to be seen as how you really are, James. It shouldn't be that way.
But it is. And it's like that for every 7-year-old boy who looks like me, but it's not going to be like that if I have something to do with it.
You will affect change. You already are. You sure you want to come out in the open?
Oh my god,
I don't think anybody likes to be back into a corner, especially not me. And I don't know how people are going to react. I long for that place.
What happened?
War.
What did I say, baby?
My family was killed. You brought me back my son. What is the purpose of football?
I can show you.
A little man it is.
You scored a goal.
I love the football.
See, what did I say? Put them together. Look at it.
Awesome. This is for Mike, right?
Mike!
Sorry. I'm pretty sure this is my lift. I'm kind of in the middle of something, guy.
Lift?
And I'm gonna have to insist that you... Yeah.
I'm not scared of you.
He had to act like he got her.
He's like,
No, did you see how lame that was?
And he was like,
He's like,
Let's go.
Do you by chance know where I can find the rock of Utica? No?
Oh, he just grabbed a stone for Sam.
Before the leaders of Krypton are gonna hurt.
oh,
Let me see. Let me see. You're okay. I'm sorry.
I understand it. And I appreciate it.
Thank you.
James is like the MVP of this episode.
And after the big reveal?
Oh, looks
I
pretty!
love it so much.
Yeah?
You did such a good job. Well, the kryptonite's supposed to keep her weak.
Her body's adapting to my pestilence, the antivirus. She's becoming immune.
How long is my father? Oh, yeah, of course. Although I sense there's more to your decision than just the mission to stop Rain.
Ha!
Bang, bang.
Yes.
oh, okay.
I'm home by midnight, Dad. Oh crap, it's that one guy.
This is a crime scene. You can't be here. Are you okay, buddy?
Actually, I've never been better.
He's annoying.
I knew he'd be back.
He's annoying. He's annoying. I get like the first first episodes, like I seen it, I was like, yeah, I was like, I thought he learned. No, he didn't learn. He didn't learn. And that's what's frustrating when you have an episode, you're like, oh, you learned your lesson, okay, good. And the next episode or the next time the character pops in, so you didn't learn your lesson. Then what the fuck was this episode about? It's frustrating.
Ye never
So next episode we're gonna have a lot of Kara and Mon-El moments, hopefully, because I like what John said. It would be selfish of him to say that to her right now when she's just starting to get over, I think, the past.
Yeah.
And she's moving on to like a future. Of course, I want them together. Don't get me wrong, but like they need to be smart about it. And plus, he has Enra to think about too. He already made a commitment to her, and yeah, she gave him the okay to like figure things out. And if you come back, then I know your heart is 100% to me. But if you don't, then I know. Which, that's big on her part, and honestly, she doesn't deserve that. That's a hard situation to be put into. And as much as any girl, like, in that situation says, oh, it's fine, it's not fine, guys. It's never fine. Never believe a girl when she says, oh, it's fine. Never believe...
Hi.
Don't believe them.
All right, well, a really good episode. Just like you said, James is the absolute MVP.
I started crying in his talk with Lena. Because it's sad, but it's true. there's a lot of judgment and people just, there's a lot of shit that's going wrong right now. Too much to count. And there's different sides to both viewpoints for it. And one thing that I can agree is, like, yes, there is still racism out there. I wish it wasn't there. And it's, like Jimmy said, it's the oldest form
Of bullying.
of bullying.
Yeah, right.
Judge a person by their actions, not by how they look. Don't minimize them based on, like, what their appearance is. Look at their actions. Let actions speak louder. So, and that goes both ways too. Like, if someone's acting like a shitty person, it's because you're a shitty person, not by how you look. And if someone's doing good, it's because of, focus on that. Focus on what they're doing. If Jimmy is saving the fucking world. Like, he's a guardian. He proved himself, you know, despite the beginning, you know, when we're like, I don't know about Jimmy, not for any, like, reason like that. It's mainly like, oh, it's not comic book accurate. But we got over it, and he does great as...
Yeah. No, it's more so just like, this is not accurate, and also, like, I didn't realize Jimmy Olsen would be guardian. It's just kind of interesting choice, but, you know, he's grown into the role.
Yeah.
And so far he's owned it.
And I can't see anyone else, like, I think the actor's name is McCod.
Brooks, yeah.
Yeah, I can't see anyone else playing Jimmy Olsen, and again, this show does an amazing job talking about serious topics, but handling it with grace.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
And this is something that we need to, and we hope, you know, at least on our channel, in our comment section, that no one ever goes that far, you know. Like, no one should ever judge anyone based on how they look, you know. Judge us by our actions, not what we look like, you know.
Absolutely.
And that should carry weight within everything that people in society do. And I think that was such a powerful message. He got me though too. Like, I started crying because I'm like, because it's so unfair.
No, absolutely. I thought it was good scene, but it seemed to really get you.
Yeah. Just like, I don't think it's fair. Like, I used to work, obviously I have a different job now, but I used to work with little kids, and it sucks when you see little kids get judged like that. It's like, what did they do? They're kids, you know? And so, just, they're more innocent because they don't do it to each other. It's the adults that do it to them, that teach them, oh, this is like, don't hang out with this person. It's like, oh, like, already judging. It's like, no, please don't. They're kids. And so it's sensitive for me because, like, I try to make sure that, no, in the classroom we're all equal. We judge each other by our actions. If you're acting like a spoiled brat, it's because you're acting like a spoiled brat, nothing to do with anything else. Mm-hmm. And it's sad that people get judged like that based on what skin color they have or what nationality that they have. Mm-hmm. Just in general, it's just shitty.
Absolutely, yeah.
That's why I like this show, because this season definitely we talked about a lot of sensitive topics that not a lot of, especially fictional, like, shows, like, talk about in this sense. Like, it's interesting because the Supergirl is about it's a comic book series, you know. It's action-packed, it's fictional. However, the characters, they deal with real-life shit. And it's nice that we get episodes that focus on that stuff. Like, we're dealing with his dad, who's just suffering, losing his memory, and just seeing him struggle with that, and all these different things. And I think this episode, is one of my favorites because what Jimmy had to, what he represented, you know, judge me by my actions, not by the color of my skin. And I think we should take that, the message that this fictional show said, into heart, into society, so we can just make this place better and not as toxic as it can be.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I get emotional because I just don't think it's fair.
No, I mean, it's absolutely not fair. I just thought it was interesting. You know, I think it was interesting because we have been exposed to superheroes that are black recently, mm-hmm. and every single one of them is knocked out of the park.
Yeah.
You know, from Black Panther to Black Lightning, they're
We're gonna react to that over the summer, by the
Yes.
way. But just from what we heard, he sounds great.
yeah, no, that's what I mean. So I mean, it feels interesting to hear that from him. I understand that he has his own personal story, so that's where he's coming from. But I think we're getting to a point, though, where it just they're superheroes. But I get where he's coming from. Absolutely, I just feel like got it. We're working on
Are
that.
you view it more as like it doesn't matter what your skin tone is, you're a superhero.
Yeah,
You know, I don't.
That's what
is that-
everybody else is.
Exactly.
So
He's equal in that sense.
yeah, so that's where I'm at. Like it doesn't come to me. It's not about if he's black. It feels weird. It's like Jimmy Olsen's just Jimmy Olsen. Like it doesn't matter what. Yeah, sometimes I forget that he's supposed to be some redheaded guy.
I like how he is in the show though too.
No, that's what I mean. Like it just that's Jimmy Olsen. Like it doesn't matter. That's what to me. And that was a good moment, a good story. But you know what? He's a superhero. That's it. He can be whatever he wants. That's just my 2 cents. So I didn't get as emotionally involved. But
Well, I think that's nice though because like you automatically don't judge people by that. You automatically already don't need to be told, hey, judge him by your actions, not like this. You already are like, no, I judge you by your actions.
that's I mean,
It's like I don't care what your nationality
that's
is.
why I was
what race.
wondering why he was like, oh, what am I gonna do? It's like, what? You already proved yourself. People look up to you. Like it's not a big deal. And then he's like, well, because of this. Like, oh, okay. And that's just my obviously if you have
You already view the world in a good lens the way people should, where you don't judge people based on their race. This was more for people who struggle with that and try to point a light on that.
Well, and this episode's also for people that need a hero.
Yeah.
And just like I said, there's been Black Lightning and Black Panther, but for black people, it was kind of in short supply, you could say, right? Mm-hmm. So, I'm viewing it through the lens of today.
Yeah.
Where it's like, this black superhero, they're just superheroes now.
Yeah.
And
We just watched Blade.
yeah, no, exactly.
Blade is amazing.
Exactly. That's another one. So, but for some people that may seem like they need somebody that they connect with in that way, and that's totally fine to be that way. That's what you want to do. Like, you see Miles Morales Spider-Man and you connect with that person, that's great. So it's amazing that they can reflect that in a show where it's like, hey, you're Guardian, like, and he's like, I want to show that, it doesn't matter what skin color you are, you can, whatever your actions are, that's what people are going to judge you on, and that's what he's done. He's proved that he's a superhero, so
He didn't need to before, but he proved it again today.
Yeah, so that's why I wasn't, again, so emotional about it, but I understood, and that's all I have to say.
Yeah. I think this episode was great, and I think we both would agree that we don't view the world that way, the way some people do, where they judge by your skin color, or your nationality, or your gender, or your sexuality. We don't judge you for that, and we wish the rest of the world, like, I know a lot of people don't judge that way, but there are some people that sadly do. I don't think it's right, but however the reasons they think that way, that's how they think, and maybe one day we'll live in a society where people won't judge someone based on their skin color, and it won't matter. We can actually focus on people and what their actions are.
Yes.
And take the equation of, oh, well, what's their race? Like, it doesn't matter. Look at their actions. Jimmy is a great character who's proven himself since season 1. And this episode was great, honestly.
Yeah, no, you don't mean to come off as preachy.
Yeah.
It's just nice to hear that. I don't know, to be reminded, I'd say, that...
To be shown in a fictional sense.
Well, I mean, to be reminded, like, to some people, to give them kind of reality check. That it wasn't always like this, where you see a superhero and you wonder what, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, it's like, oh, it's just, you'd see their outline of their jaw. It's like, oh, that's a white guy, la da da da. So, it's just, counter blessings, let's say that. Like, counter blessings that we can be in this world where we take we just see superheroes and we don't classify them.
Yeah, we don't classify them by anything. There's
Yeah,
oh,
that's-
this is my favorite superhero. Like, I like this superhero. Why?
Yeah.
Because of their powers. Look at their powers.
Or what they, you know, bunch of stuff. So yeah, so great episode of Supergirl. Thank you for the indulgence, and yeah.
Let us know what you guys thought of this episode, what your predictions are for next episode and the rest of the seasons, because we're on episode 20. So
Yeah.
we got like 4 episodes left till this finale comes.
Exactly. So make sure to tag us in your Stardust Spotlights. Tell us what you thought. Maybe it reached you in a different way. You know, whatever. So, let us know.
And as always, keep kind into the comments section and just spread the love and positivity, guys.
Indeed. All right. See you in the next one.
Bye!